High Court sitting in Ikeja. Bishop Daniel was sent to jail for raping a church member. Bishop Daniel will also serve a 3-year term for sexual assault. Now, both prison terms are expected to run concurrently, and his name will be registered in the Sexual Offences Register of Lagos. The bishop had been accused of raping his church member at the Lekki residence. He was also accused of having sexual relations with 3 other women, to whom he had given the amount of 100,000 to one for hospital treatment, paid school fees for another, and related with the other woman as a leader in the campus fellowship affiliated with his ministry at Akungba Akobo in Ondo State.
He was found guilty of rape against one of the complainants
that should not be
and
mentioned around
sexual assault against another complainant. The court cannot, for that Christmas, it cannot dash out judgment. It cannot dash out sentencing.
And the other bishop in
justice for survival.
You
and this is to send a stern warning to every one of you who think that you can manipulate vulnerable women and girls in the name of the Lord. Justice survivors will get justice.
Can
you will find your place, yourself in a place where you will not be able to escape one day. You can continue to fool everybody,
when
but you will not be able to fool all the people all the time.
Yes, a parent can also say, Burna boy, please, I'm leaving my teenage daughter with you. I'm traveling out. When I come back, I will pick my baby. And you will meet the baby intact. Nothing will happen. So some of you that are saying, they are singing secular song, they will go to hell. They are not singing godly song. I don't even know what you mean by godly song. Let me leave that one aside first. This man calls himself a bishop. This was not his number one. No. Now, let me tell you, do you know that it's very, very possible that when this man was doing this wicked act, was destroying himself in this wicked act, the wife would have seen him and say, honey, this thing you are doing, won't you stop it before you will destroy yourself? And he will say, shut up your mouth. If you know you will still remain my wife, you better shut up your mouth. Do you know what all those big bishops are doing? That they have gone to that level? That this thing I'm doing now, because you have seen it now, you want to bring me out to. Your wife will say, no, one day you will come out to. One day, this thing will expose you. You better stop it now. And moreover, you have children. Why don't you think about your children? Hey, if you say that again, you will leave this house. This mommy G old position that you are enjoying, so you don't like it. You will leave this house. You will go to your parents' place, and the wife will say, my mouth, shut up. Until this thing will now bring him down like this. This is Bishop Peyi Daniels being sentenced to jail. What a shame. Nobody in this world that does not commit sin. No. All of us, we are sinners. But you see this level, you will allow sin to be sinking you until the sin will sink you down like this. At every point of your committing sin, look at what David did now. When you commit sin, you will run to God. Father, this sin I'm committing, I don't understand. Forgive me. I don't think I will do it again. When he falls again, he will go back. But do you know the worst thing our generational bishops are doing? When they commit sin, they won't go to God. Why should they go to God? It has been paid for, so they will just sit down there. Grace has covered me. They don't make sacrifice for sin. They don't fast. They don't pray against the power of sin against them. You don't know that from the day you carry that Bible in your hand and said, oh, I want to preach the word of God, is that same day Satan, the devil, have developed a greater interest in your life. So you will not know. When he comes, he will just say, present, I'm here, present, I'm here, until he will finish you like this. Now, there is one I know very well. This pastor was doing this thing with a chorister. To the extent that somebody that was very close to this pastor was telling me that, me, I don't understand this pastor. My spirit does not just, go with him. And I was saying, please, leave them, all these pastors. They are stressed, they are this, they are that. Until lo and behold, it was the girl that went to report the pastor that this thing this pastor is doing with me. I'm tired. My conscience is breaking me every day. When I'm coming to church, I will be afraid because after choir practice, he will tell me, go to that hotel, go and wait for me, do this, do that. And if I say no, he will be angry. But right now, I'm tired. So the girl got tired and went to report to their bigger pastors. And they called this man. This thing that this girl is saying, when the girl opened evidence, so from that time, she started warning the man of God, please leave me alone. I don't want this again. And the man was refusing. She started gathering evidences against the man. So when he came to the bigger pastor and the man wanted to say, you were the one seducing, you were the one doing this, the girl started releasing evidences. How the time they were talking, the text messages he sent, the hotel he used to take the girl to, everything. The girl opened, wow. The men of God were like, really? You at this level? A chorister in your church? Oga, you will go and rest first. The man and the wife, they were dropped from that position. Do you know why? He's not the overseer of that church. That was why they could discipline him like that. If he were to be the overseer of the church, like the Oga in Port Harcourt, there was nobody to talk to him. Nobody. So he was the Oga. When the wife want to open mouth, he will threaten the wife. When the other people in the church will say, this thing that he will say, if anybody talks, at the end of the day, nobody talked again. They were looking at him and the small girl until the whole thing opened. Bam! Up till now, he's still walking up and down. Do you see the people you have gathered these 8 years? Feyi Daniel, these 8 years you have been pursuing this case now. All the people you have gathered and say, I am a pastor over you. Okay, what happened to them? Their faith, their belief, what now happened? You see what we are saying? If you know that you are not yet strong enough to face this Satan that is fighting the gospel of Christ, stay under a bigger shade first until you gather your own strength to do whatever you want to do. Other than to now say jump into this hole without getting prepared that Satan is also after you. As he's after those you think you are praying for, that more than that, he's after you. Far more than that. So you need the wisdom of God to know that you are also fighting a force as a man of God. Not just Satan, I bind you. Oh, this sister, be healed. That sister, be healed. Some of these, our pastors, they don't pray for their families. They don't pray for their children. They don't pray for themselves. They just feel like, oh, I'm going to pray. Pray for people. Oh, I want to see you. I have heard some will come with car. I want to give you a car. I want to give you a house. You will forget your family. You will forget that you have your family to protect too, your children to protect too. You forgot the sons of Eli. What happened to them and their father? You will just switch off. You don't listen to your wife. Your wife is nobody to you again because you are not a pastor. Even if your wife have a dream, only this dream I dreamt about you, I don't understand. Is it you that will dream about me? Me a homie that is you. You see, before they know, things will go the wrong way. Look at him, a bishop sentenced to jail for abusing a child. How sweet now is this news? Very sweet to the ears. Abi, let's go.